Hey everybody, it's Celestian, and today I don't have a blizzard or a treat with me because I just didn't feel like having one today, and that's okay. It is Friday, which means it's time for some Friday rambles, and I think today I was going to talk about, there are two things I wanted to talk about. So first I want to talk about pre-recorded videos. I have so many pre-recorded videos from even freshman and sophomore year and junior year of college, so the past 3 years I have pre-recorded videos that I just have never really edited. And when I first started doing YouTube, I was like, I don't really want to do pre-recorded videos because it kind of felt like I was lying. Here's this thing from a month or so ago and you're just not seeing it. Or in my case, here's this thing from 2 years ago. Have fun. But I think as long as I say what date it is and everything, I'm fine with it. So that's just my thoughts. If you see some videos in the future from probably 2018, 2019, and earlier this year, those are what those are, because I want to get around to editing them just so I have them to look back on. I've kind of gotten to that point where I'm okay, pre-recorded videos kind of need to be a thing because editing takes a while. So I was like, well, if I just do a daily vlog, I can just edit it that day and get it up, and that's that. And I'm like, no, it takes more time than that, Celeste. There should be some of those coming sometime in the future. I don't really know when. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was hidden scenes that I write. So for those of you who don't know, I write novels, and all my novels are interconnected. So they're all within the same universe. All my stories are interconnected, and I have these things called hidden scenes, or what I guess people would call it. What's the word? Deleted scenes. That's the word. So deleted scenes within movies kind of make sense within the movie and kind of expand on it, but get deleted. Whereas the ones that I write are not within the same point of view as the main character, as the point of view I'm using, or they just don't really fit into the flow of the writing. So they expand quite a bit on the actual story, because I came up with another one today and I was just like, that's how that happens. Good to know. And I'm like, I want to write it, I want to write it out so I know at least what happens in that scene, but it doesn't fit into the actual storyline. It happens 5 years prior to the actual story that's going on, and I can't find a way to make it fit in. And I feel like I don't need to. It would be nice though, because of other things that happen, so it would make the other thing that I talk about a little more heart-wrenching if I added the scene in, but I don't want to add it in as another flashback, because this character already has a flashback going on at one point. And I don't know how it would be to have him have two when all the other characters have none, because it has multiple points of view, and I'm still trying to figure out how to structure the story. But these hidden scenes add, for at least me, they give me more detail about the characters that I'm writing about. And in one of my series types things, it follows a girl and her life, and I write scenes that are they revolve around her brother, because his life is just as important. I'm I need to know what's going on in his life, but since it's first person from her point of view, I can't add it into the story. I don't know, they kind of bring everything together for me, at least, and I feel like if I had enough of them and people wanted to read them, I would share them. But for now, at least, they're just kind of my little secret. I'm just I know something you don't know. Oh, it's kind of weird, but yeah, I don't know. Do other writers do this? If you write novels and stuff, do you have not necessarily deleted scenes, but also deleted scenes? Because there's scenes that I've deleted and gotten rid of because they just don't really fit with the plot anymore, or they're not that important, but these scenes I know are probably never going to see the light of day. And for me, that's okay. What do you think? I'm just rambling because that's what Fridays are for. Oh, update on running for the week. Last Friday I said I was going to try running on Saturday, doing a longer run. So last Saturday I ran 5 miles. So I've run about 3.1 miles each day this week. Monday it was about 13 minutes per mile. Wednesday it was 12 minutes and like 20 seconds per mile, and then today was 12 minutes and 30 seconds per mile. If you want to, it's a Friday or whatever day of the week it is while you're watching this. Go enjoy, have some fun, take some time for yourself, sit and ramble to yourself if that's what you need to do, because this is very nice. Just like getting thoughts and like putting them out there. So I just shook the camera. I am going to go, and I hope you guys all have a great week. And if I don't see you before next Friday, I will see you next Friday. Bye!